Welcome. I'm Paula Gardner, and I am so glad that you have decided to give yourself the gift of yoga sitting in a chair. This is appropriate for everybody who either cannot or doesn't want to get up and down from the floor, either because of a physical condition, or a health condition like MS or myasthenia gravis or lupus or Parkinson's or cancer or rheumatoid arthritis, or if you are at your desk at work and you don't want to get down to the floor, this works as well. Are you injured or recovering from injury? All of these things will be really helpful for you to maintaining your joy in life, allowing you to thrive in your life. So we begin always with a ritual that allows you to be fully present with yourself. I'm a true believer in rituals as being a way to access or create some stability of mind, body, spirit, calm of the nervous system, peace of mind. So we begin sitting away from the back of the chair. If the floor is too far away from your feet and your feet are not flat on the floor, I encourage you to put something under them. If you have yoga blocks, you want two, one under each foot. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use stacks of books. You can use a cushion, a sturdy cushion from your sofa. Be creative, because you just want to have firmness. You want the earth, a feel of the earth underneath your feet. So you're away from the back of the chair, because when we sit in the chair, we often end up like this, which wreaks havoc on our whole being, not just our back, but everything. And it inhibits our ability to breathe as deeply as we're worth breathing. So sit away from the back of your chair. Sit forward toward the front of the seat of your chair. Line up your knees with your hips, or a little bit wider. Your knees over your ankles, and the big toes parallel to each other. And please remember, we all do the best we know how. And when we're beginners, we're learning anything for the first time, we're not perfect at it. In fact, we'll never be perfect at it. So we're just doing the best we know how, where we are today. We're acknowledging the body, where it is today, not the way it was 20 years ago, but where we are right now. Rest your hands on your thighs, lift your heart, widen your collarbones, let your chin be parallel to the ground, and let the crown of your head be lifting up, so that you feel as though the angels are lifting you right out of the chair, even as part of you is anchored to the earth. I invite you to line up your nose and your chin with your belly button, and I also invite you to close your eyes, because closing your eyes is a signal to the parasympathetic nervous system that it's time to kick in. And it's the parasympathetic nervous system that manages the rest and the digestion of the body. It allows us access to what is called the relaxation response. We tend in our life to live very fast, and that means that we spend most of our day in the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight or freeze part of our being. And this is not healthy for us, so we have to balance that with as many moments as we can, but at least 20 minutes a day, if it's possible. But we do what we can, and every little bit counts. It all counts. So as we're here, part of our ritual is to scan the mind, body, spirit for how we're feeling, what we're feeling, where we're feeling it in the physical body, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, checking in. Not judging, not criticizing, not shaming, not trying to change anything. We're simply observing. What are we feeling? Where are we feeling it? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And once we have this information, I invite you to ask the question, what would I like to receive from yoga this morning? What would I like to receive from yoga this morning? Let all the answers come. It could be relaxation, it could be focus, it could be calm, it could be strength, it could be flexibility, it could be resilience, it could be anything. Whatever your heart desires. What would I like to receive from yoga this morning? And once you have some answers, I invite you to choose the one that best fits for you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're practicing. And place that one thing behind your heart. Allow it to radiate from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet to the tips of your fingers until your whole self feels alive with that intention for your practice. Intention gives direction to our awareness. So as we become more and more and more deeply aware, we allow the intention to guide us. And now I invite you to become aware of your breathing. Where do you experience your breath in, your inhale? Where do you feel it as the breath is coming in? And where do you feel it go as the breath comes in? And where do you feel your breath out? And how does it leave your body? Where do you experience it as it's leaving your body? Feeling the rhythm of your breath, unique to you. And now I invite you to move with your breath. We begin to breathe in, we begin to move, we begin to breathe out, we begin to move. Begin to breathe in and bring your shoulders forward and up. Begin to breathe out, move them back and down. Begin to breathe in, move your shoulders forward and up. Begin to breathe out, move your shoulders back and down. Breathe in, shoulders forward and up. Breathe out, shoulders back and down. And now just let your hands and arms swing back and forth. Keep lifting your heart. Just allow the movement to be of your arms. Feel wherever else you might be feeling it. And bring your hands back to your thighs. On your inhale, reach your left hand up toward the sky, your left buttock into the chair. Your right hand rests on the seat of the chair. Bring your right ribs very slightly forward. Reach your fingertips up and your butt down. Breathe in, visualize your breath the full length of the left side of your body, and when you exhale, reach your left buttock into the chair and float over to your right. Keep bringing your right ribs gently forward so you're floating over to the side and not twisting. And on your next inhale, let your left hand reach up, pulling you up. Let the right hand join it. And when you exhale, bring your left hand to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair, whichever is easier for you. Reach your right buttock into the chair, your right fingertips up. Visualize your breath moving the full length of the right side of your body. Bring your left ribs forward, and on your exhale, float over to your left, anchoring your right buttock into the chair. Relax your shoulders, keep your face soft. And on your next inhale, reach your right hand up, let your left hand join it, reach up, 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 and when you exhale, turn your palms down, Bring your hands behind you to the seat of your chair and let yourself come forward over your thighs. As comfortable as you can feel, keep your arms as straight as you can and just let your upper body float over your thighs. Breathing in and out, you can feel the breath expanding your belly, your sides, your back. Breathe in, and on your exhale, press your feet down, press your thighs to the chair, draw your navel to your spine, and pull yourself back up to a seated position. Inhale your shoulders forward and up, exhale them back and down, inhale them forward and up, exhale them back and down, inhale them forward and up, and exhale them back and down. And just pause right here, giving yourself, your mind, body, spirit, a chance to take in, to integrate what you've done so far. And on your next exhale, turn to your left. If you have blocks under your feet, take a block with you because you'll need to place it under your left foot. And sit on your chair so that the back of your left knee is touching the seat of the chair. And again, if you need to, your foot will be up on the block. Bring your left arm to the top of the back of your chair. Scoot yourself so that your right buttock is off the chair, which allows more movement in your right thigh and leg, so that now you'll point your knee down toward the ground as best you can. If this is uncomfortable for your right foot, you can take a block or a cushion or a pillow and put it underneath that foot. Inhale your right hand up over your head. Reach your right buttock down toward the ground, your right knee down toward the ground, even as your right hand reaches up. Breathe in and out. Find the rhythm of your breath. We'll only stay here for 3 breaths in and out. And on your third exhale, just relax your hand and arm down, but keep your heart lifting and visualize your breath moving from just below your rib cage to just above your kneecap. This is the psoas muscle, PSOAS, the group. It's an incredibly important set of muscles. It connects the legs to the spine. But it does so much more than that. It's like it directs almost everything that's happening in the body, particularly related to fight or flight and also to relaxation. So if the psoas says, okay guys, chill, the whole body can do that. But when the psoas feels threatened at all because of our innate and human talent for avoiding trouble, then when the psoas says pay attention, everybody does, and there's a tension and a tightening that happens. So we want to release this. We want to soften this every day because it gets tight just by virtue of living. You can't stretch it, but you can lengthen it by softening and by visualizing your breath moving into and out of that space in the body. You give yourself a chance to let go. Bring your right hand on your next inhale behind your thigh to pull that knee forward, and then just stretch the legs straight out. And here I'm giving you permission to lean against the back of the chair, which I hardly ever do, so take advantage of it. And reach your right hand over your head. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing. Reach your right hand over your head so your fingertips are reaching away from your heel. Breathe in and out here, only 3 times. And after your third exhale, bring your right hand behind your right thigh to pull the knee forward. So now you're sitting sideways in your chair. Inhale your hands up over your head as best you can. When you exhale, turn toward the back of the chair and bring your hands to the top of the back of the chair on either side. Elbows out. Let your right knee come forward slightly as your pelvis comes forward and you turn toward the back of your chair. The right side of your pelvis comes slightly forward. Let it move. And feel your breath here. Whenever we twist, the spine aligns itself and we bring fresh blood and oxygen into the internal organs. It's like an internal massage. You can feel your breath working its way into your body, telling you you're worth the work. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, slowly make yourself back so that you're facing your knees once more. Pause here for a breath in and a breath out. And now turn yourself in your chair so that you're back in the center of your chair once more. And we'll pause here. You're invited to close your eyes if you'd like, to feel the differences in your body from side to side. And on your next exhale, turn to your right side this time. Sit so that the back of your right knee is touching the seat of the chair. Your right arm is on the back of the seat of the chair, of the top of the seat of the chair, and your left knee is floating down toward the ground. So again, in order for this to happen, you have to be scooted so that your left buttock is off the chair. If this is uncomfortable for your left foot or ankle, put something underneath to support you. Inhale your left hand over your head, reach your fingertips up, your left knee down. Breathe into the left side of the body, in and out. And after your third exhale, relax your hand down to your side. Close your eyes if that feels right to you. But visualize your breath moving into that space from just below your rib cage to just above your kneecap on the left side. You may notice that with each exhale, you feel a certain sense of letting go, a certain sense of de-intensifying, if you will, of releasing tension, tightness. It may only be one little spot someplace, but just like pain and tension spread, so does softness. And so just allow yourself to breathe and be right here, allowing softness. On your next exhale, bring your left hand behind your left leg. Stretch that left leg straight out. Again, I'm going to move my chair. You stay right where you are. Lean against the back of your chair and bring your left hand over your head. Reach your fingertips away from your heel away from your fingertips. Breathe in and out. And after your third exhale, bring your left hand behind your thigh to pull it forward. You're still sitting sideways in your chair. Inhale, reach your fingertips to the sky, over your head. Reach, reach, reach. And as you exhale, turn gently to your right. Bring your hands to the top of the back of the chair. Let your pelvis shift so that you can twist, or let it shift as you're twisting. When we let the movement come from the pelvis, we keep ourselves safer. We let the spine, as my teacher Judith Lassiter says, just float and flow right out of the pelvis. Breathing in and out. Again, feeling the breath working its way into your body, telling you you're worth the work. On your inhale, lift your heart. When you exhale, face your thighs once more. Pause here for a breath in and a breath out. And now turn yourself so that you're seated in your chair right in the center once more. I'm shifting back so that I am facing you. And now I invite you to open your feet and your knees as far apart from each other as you're able. Inhale and reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, turn yourself gently to your left side. Let your left hand come down behind you. Your right hand come down either to hold on to the seat of the chair or to rest on the opposite thigh. Breathe in and out here a couple more times. Aware of how your body is responding. Maybe notice if that left buttock has lifted up off the chair a little bit. Press it down gently. Inhale, reach up to the center. Exhale, turn to the opposite side. Let your body move the way it feels like moving. We need to trust the wisdom of our mind, body, spirit. In most cases, I think it's smarter than we are. Feeling your breath, feeling for that left buttock this time. Did it lift up a little bit as you moved over to the side? Be curious about your body and what it does and how to work with it. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, let your hands float down, but keep your heart lifting. Make sure you're away from the back of the seat of the chair. And let's just stay here for the last several moments of our practice together, ending with our ritual of Shavasana. You can have your hands face down on your thighs. This is a nice way to help ground you. Or if you'd like, you can have your palms face up. Or you can place the pinky side of your hand against your thighs. Wherever you go, let your thumb soften. Let your fingers bend slightly because that's a sign that they are relaxing. Line up your nose and your chin with your belly button, and I invite you to close your eyes once more. And I invite you to breathe with me. So breathe 2 to 3 of your normal breaths in and out. Breathe a slow, long, even, deep breath in, and a slow, long, even, deep breath out. And now let's resume normal breaths in and out. 2 to 3, maybe 4 if that feels right. Breathing a slow, long, even, deep breath in, and a slow, long, even, deep breath out. And now a few of your normal breaths in and out. When you're ready, a slow, long, even, deep breath in. A slow, long, even, deep breath out. And a few of your normal breaths in and out. And I invite you to continue to breathe this way. A slow, long, even, deep breath in. A slow, long, even, deep breath out. With a few of your normal breaths in and out between, or just breathe. And whatever you decide to do, bring your awareness, give 100% of your awareness to your breath. And when your mind takes your attention away from your breath, because that is what the mind does, it's a gift, notice it. And when you notice it, celebrate that you notice it. And without judging or shaming or criticizing yourself in any way, shape, or form, bring your awareness back to your breath. whatever breath you want to breathe. Relax your jaw, soften your forehead, soften your shoulders, your wrists, your thumbs, your fingers, the palms of your hands. Soften your throat. Give yourself this gift of simply breathing and being. And you're always welcome to continue sitting and breathing for as long as you like. But to close our session, I invite you to draw a very deep breath in all the way to the soles of your feet, and to pause in the fullness of your breath. And now slowly, slowly, slowly let the breath out, letting it carry away with it any remaining tension or tightness of the mind, body, spirit, and pause again in the stillness. And when you begin breathing in again, if you're wearing glasses, I invite you to take them off. Rub your hands rigorously together to generate some heat. And now gently cup your hands over your eyes. And receive the warmth from your hands and your eyes and their sockets, your cheekbones, your jawbone, all the way down to your heart. And place a smile behind your eyes, behind your lips, behind your heart, and receive the softness that moves into your thoughts, your words, and your actions. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. We'll honor ourselves and each other with the word that's used throughout the Himalayas to say hello and goodbye, and which means the light that is me honors the light that is you. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Thank you very much for allowing me to lead you in our yoga practice. Yoga, chair yoga, yoga in the chair, yoga with the chair, whatever we'd like to call it. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. Sending love.